This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
A new hero emerged for Chennai this evening when the winning point was Wawrinka. Stanislaus Wawrinka is the men's singles champion of the Chennai Open 2011. Defeating Malish to a three-setter, the Swiss is the man of the moment. Well, however, more action is yet to come. The centre court is warming up for the Indian Express. Good evening and welcome to Headlines Now on Ndtv-Hindu. I'm Divya, and Natasha, sports reporter, will join me in just a bit from the centre of all the action. Well, it is a sporty Sunday today. The IPL teams for Season 4 have been decided and Indian players have been making big bucks there. Meanwhile, the political temperatures are rising down south. The DMDK's massive rally in Salem will be witness to a major political realignment in the state. Shabir Ahmed will join us with all the details. All that and much more is coming up, but first the headlines now. Wawrinka wows Chennai, lifts the men's singles Chennai Open 2011 title, defeating Malish. The most awaited match tonight, the Indian Express are all ready for the final clash at the Chennai Open.
Seeds, I think they are the favoured team in this match.
Chennai Super Kings get a good bargain on day 2 of the IPL auction. CSK pretty much retain their winning team members. DMDK's rally paralyzes normal life in Salem. The big question, however, is if the captain will join hands with Amma. These elections, it's the good versus the bad, says Jayalalitha as she woos the Hindu community at Nagarkoil. DMK brings back its lucky charm, the state government to procure 10 lakh more colour TVs for free distribution. Another team sets out with their green missiles. Now, what does it take to have a cleaner, greener coastline?
But the real long-term solution, I think, is the banning of plastics.
With more than 2,000 performances across the city, artists take to the Margari stage to make their debut. Well, let's also bring you the national news making headlines. BJP takes on the Congress on corruption at its national executive meet in Guwahati. After 2 days of calm, violence resurfaces in Assam, 3 houses gutted down. 6 of the 7 Maoists killed by the Orissa police in recent days were minor girls, revealing a disturbing trend of Maoists recruiting minors. In a shocking shooting rampage, a US congresswoman is seriously injured and 6 others killed in Arizona. Well, Stanislaus Wawrinka beat Xavier Malish in a comfortable 3-setter 7-5, 4-6, 6-1 to win the men's singles Chennai Open 2011 title. Well, Wawrinka, ranked 21, produced a brilliant game, showcasing the Swiss accuracy and style to race away with the win in this final. Wawrinka had earlier defeated top seed Thomas Berdych in 2 sets, 6-4 to 6-1 in the semi-finals. And the third seed had entered the quarterfinals after surviving the Goffin scare in straight sets.
And his coach mighty happy.
And however, the big clash is between Leander Pace and Mahesh Bhupathi, which will be the men's doubles finals at the Chennai Open, which is to begin in a short while. And this is the 5th time that the pair of them will be playing at the Chennai Open. Well, the teams are decided. We only have to wait for the action taking off from the auction to the fields now. It rained money for Indian players at the IPL auction in the last 2 days. The Youngstown factor made big bucks this season, while many players remain unsold. And it's heartbreak for Ganguly fans. It is final now that he won't feature in IPL 4 and 5. And here are the hot picks of the auction so far. Well, the Chennai Super Kings have pretty much retained all its players with Badrinath, R. Ashwin, Michael Hussey and Bollinger and Scott Styris. And unlike the Super Kings, the Deccan Chargers did not retain many players. Daniel Christian got a whooping deal with them, and the Chargers also took in Kevin Peterson, Cameron White, Sri Lankan captain Sangakkara, Dumuni and former Knight Rider Ishant Sharma. And moving on to the Royal Challengers Bangalore, they brought in Dilshan, Zaheer Khan, Saurabh Tiwari, Daniel Vettori and Cheteshwar Pujara into the team. And Mumbai Indians warmed up today when Rohit Sharma was bought over with Andrew Simons, Manang Patel, David Jacobs and Franklin. Now it will be quite interesting to see Andrew Simons share team space with Budgie in IPL 4. Now, Kolkata Knight Riders started the auction on a strong note when Gautam Gambhir was bagged for a price of 11.04 crore rupees, and he is now the highest paid player in IPL 4. And big hitter Yusuf Pathan, Jacques Kallis and Brett Lee make this appear pretty balanced until now. And the Delhi Daredevils are famous for bringing in mostly the foreign players. They have David Warner, James Hopes and Moni Mokel. Irfan Pathan and Adit Agarkar were roped in as well. And Preeti Zinta's Kings from Punjab got home Adam Gilchrist, Sean Marsh, Stuart Boat, Praveen Kumar and Ryan Harris. And Rajasthan Royals have formed their team with Rahul Dravid, Ross Taylor, Collingwood and Sean Tate. And Team Kochi looks like they've taken in Sri Lankan Mahela Jayawardene, the controversial Kerala boy Srishant and Chennai's son-in-law, the spin legend Muthaiya Muralidharan. Meanwhile, the Pune Warriors have roped in Yuvraj Singh, Robin Uthappa, who was highly contested for Pune, and they are in the company of Graham Smith, Angelo Matthews and Nathan McCullum. And well, in news just coming in, the AIADMK Supremo Jayalalitha's convoy was stopped by some of her own party workers. In fact, the supporters of Shekhar Babu, the man who was recently stripped of the North Chennai AIADMK district secretary post, and Jayalalitha was returning to her Pearls Garden residence from her poll trip to Nagarkoil today. And many hundreds of her own party workers from North Chennai lay siege at her residence, demanding the sacking of the current district secretary D. Jayakumar and the reinstatement of Shekhar Babu. Well, the champion of the Chennai Open 2011 is Wawrinka is speaking to the press. We now currently take you live to the press meet at the moment.
No, I think I was playing pretty well. I think Malice was playing really good, and it was tough to find a solution because he was moving well, taking the ball early, and I think was two really tough sets, but he was playing good. I was still playing good, but it was a big fight, and that's true that I can see even if he won the second set, he was starting to be tired, and I was trying to stay with my game, to push him a lot and to try to be more aggressive before him. Yes, for sure. For me, I'm more than really happy this week. It was a perfect week, especially to start the season. I came early, I was practicing good, and even if the first few matches was tough, I was not playing really good, I improved my game all day after day, and I finished with a great match today. And for sure, for me, it's amazing to take the trophy here.
How would you rate this win ahead of the Australian?
Sorry?
How good would you rate this win ahead of the Australian?
It's a perfect start, I will say, but still, Australian Open, it's a Grand Slam. It's always difficult to play there. Everybody wants to play good, and everybody is playing really good in Grand Slam. So I have 1 week to be ready. I'm leaving tonight. I'm gonna have 5-6 days to practice there and to see how I'm gonna feel. But for sure, this will give me a lot of confidence for the Grand Slam. Sorry? Yes, I was. Since yesterday morning, it was a little bit tight, but it's more like precaution because I don't want to take any risk. And actually, I feel okay, but it's better to put something.
right from the first match, just after the match, you went to practice, and like you said, you're coming every day and practicing hard. So, and as you mentioned in the first final, after you joined hands with Peter, so how has the coaching and has the practice and all been really aggressive? So overall, and for the final, especially your target was to win after last year. You mentioned that last year when you came to the final, you said you can do better this time. You said.
Yeah, I think I improved my game, especially the serve, and I think today the key of the match that I was still trying to stay aggressive in the first set, and that helped me a lot because he was under pressure and it was not easy for him to stay in the game. But that's true. I arrived here 4 days before the tournament, and I was practicing a lot because my December was not that good. But still, I was trying to be ready for every match, and I think it's a perfect week.
You've gone on to top 10. Do you think this year to build on the relationship you have with Peter now and come back in the top 10, top 15?
I will try, but if you see all the top 20 players, it's really tough. Everybody is playing really good, and every match is always difficult to win. But for sure, it's the goal of the year. But I know it's going to be really difficult. But that's why I'm practicing hard, and that's where I want to be.
Well, that is the new Chennai Open champion speaking about his win. Certainly a huge win for Wawrinka there, considering this is his second consecutive Chennai Open final. Moving on to some more political news now. Well, DMDK's rally has thrown traffic out of gear in Salem city and its suburbs. Huge turnout of party workers from all over the state has actually paralyzed normal life in the city, and that to today being a Sunday. And DMDK has followed the AIADMK style of Trichy rally by having banners for the rally across the city. The 360-kilometer highway from Chennai to Salem is all decked up with hoardings for the rally. Several lakh party workers have arrived in the Mango City for the crucial rally ahead of the assembly elections in the state. While speculation is rife that Captain would align with Amma for the assembly polls, DMDK senior leaders have affirmed that Vijaykanth would make his alliance plan public at the end of the rally later this evening. As you can see, these are the visuals from the rally in Salem, and that is Vijaykanth's wife speaking. She had earlier said that this would not just be a turning point for DMDK, but for Tamil Nadu politics by itself.
அதே போல உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய பொங்கல் நல்வாழ்த்துக்களையும் இந்த நேரத்தில் உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்வதில் நமது கழகத்தின் சார்பாக தெரிவித்துக் கொள்வதில் பெருமைப்படுகிறேன். I wish everyone happy new year and prosperous Pongal.
And for more news on this, political reporter Shabir Ahmed now joins us live from our newsroom. Well, Shabir, a lot of the party workers are expecting Vijaykanth to announce the party's alliance plans today. That is the big question that everybody is been waiting to hear today in that rally in Salem.
Well, all eyes are now focusing on Vijaykanth's rally at Salem. In fact, what we have been told is that more than 2 lakh people have assembled from various parts of the state to attend this massive rally that is being conducted by Vijaykanth just ahead of elections. In fact, this is perhaps to show his strength at the grassroots level. In fact, just ahead of elections, because the next round is going to be a bargain. And yesterday Vijaykanth hinted in a statement that he is not against the AIADMK. In fact, yesterday evening Daily carried an ad that accused Jayalalitha. So that was something perhaps Vijaykanth got angry, and he immediately issued a statement saying that he is not against AIADMK. So that perhaps is one hint ahead of this rally Vijaykanth gave, that he will be aligning with the AIADMK General Secretary Jayalalitha for the 2011 assembly elections. But perhaps the emotions are running high and expectations are high among his party workers that Vijaykanth will be giving them some kind of indication, as in what what is his plans for the 2011 assembly elections are going to be and whom he is going to align with. But perhaps sources do indicate that Vijaykanth has taken a decision that he will join hands with AIADMK to defeat the DMK government. His only agenda is to defeat the ruling DMK government. So for that purpose, Vijaykanth has decided that he will go ahead and align with AIADMK General Secretary Jayalalitha for the 2011 assembly elections. And what we have been told by our sources in the DMDK is that Vijaykanth is right now bargaining for nearly 80 seats. In fact, if DMDK joins the AIADMK alliance, then that is going to be the biggest party in that particular alliance. So he wants at least 80 seats for his party, but AIADMK is not ready to actually give him 80 seats, but perhaps that is going to be tough negotiations. So ahead of those negotiations, Vijaykanth is now trying to show his strength as in to bargain effectively for the 2011 assembly elections. And what we have been told is that at least 40 to 50 seats will be given to him in the 2011 assembly elections. So definitely Vijaykanth's the mood among Vijaykanth party workers is something perhaps upbeat at this moment when he is going to address the rally at Salem in a short while from now. Divya.
Right, Shabi. Thanks very much indeed for joining us with all those details. We'll of course be following this rally very closely. Well, more news and updates are coming up on the other side. Stay with us.